Hi students, let us continue with our previous video, that is more on HTML tags. Now we will see what is table and how to change its height, width, then background color. Okay, table tags. Tables makes data looks more presentable on the screen. Tables divide the page into different sections. That is um, for example, if you are going to a hotel, big restaurant, there you will see menus as a continuous in a line, like all the menus, like what dosa, then normal dosa, masala dosa, comma with separated with commas, and then along with price. Then another menu is there with item name as in column heading. Then price heading will be there. Then under that you will be having item names like dosa, masala dosa, puri, all those things. And with the in the right side you will be having the amount. Which one is very easy to decide your item to order? That is second one, because it has, you can you will get the clear picture of which items is there, how much price, so that you can decide in a single view itself, isn't it? So that is the table makes data looks more presentable on the screen, so that it is easier to the reader, so that you'll get more information in a quick very quickly. Almost all major websites on the web are using invisible tables to lay out the pages. That is almost all the tables using invisible tables, that tables which are not visible, to lay out the web pages. Okay, if you click on web page, I think here I don't have the internet connection. Just if you go to your web browser and click, if you go to any cyber and all, just click on right click, then view page source. Okay, if you click on view page source, you will get the entire here. Because I don't have internet connection, there is problem with your internet, so you'll not be able to view. If you click on view page source, here it is not available, there you will get the all the HTML code of this particular page. Okay, there you will see, you can identify which is table is invisible, how the page is layout is done, all those things you can view. Okay, is the that is all major websites on the web using the invisible layout to lay out the pages. Now we'll see what are the advantages of using tables. First of all, dividing the page into separate sections. An invisible table is excellent for this purpose, so that based on the information that we are conveying to the user, we can divide the page into separate sections. To divide the tables, we use the tables. Okay. Next, creating menus, typically with one color for the header and other for links following next lines. That, as I said before, it's creating the menus and all. Table is a good tool. Okay, adding interactive form fields, typically gray area containing search option. That is, we can interact, like we can give the filter options. I want only so many name with a starting with all these interactive form fields we can add. In the later coming classes you will learn what is form fields. Okay, creating fast loading header for the page. A colored table with text on it loads faster as compared to even a smaller banner. That is, a table loads very quickly, for even though a small image will take long time to load. Okay, this is what the sentence saying. Creating fast loading header for the page. Okay, it takes the table loads very quickly. as compared to image. Even though small image, it takes long time to load. It needs good internet connection. Then is the alignment of images that have been cut into smaller pieces. A simple way to allow text to be written in two or more columns next to each other. A simple way to allow text to be written in two or more columns next to each other. Most important is that content of table is not shown until entire table is loaded. That is and once the entire table is loaded, the content of the table is displayed. Okay. Now we'll see what are the basic tags which you need to include compulsory. That is table. To create the table, you need table tag. It is a container tag. It has the closing tag also. Then you use the tr tag, that is row tag. Then td, table data tag. These are the compulsory table which you need to be included while creating the table. Tr means and when you write the tr tag, it's also container tag. It draws one row. Td tag adds the columns to that particular row. Okay. See, here we have only this is the table. Here we have the only one row with the one cell. That is one box. You will get one box. Okay. In tables attributes, I think you know what is that attributes. Attributes defines the behavior of that particular tag. Okay. If you don't know about attributes, watch my previous video. You'll come to know, or you'll get the examples. Okay. Now table attributes. These are the attributes of the table are align. BG color means background color. We can change the background color, and we can align the content of table data with using the align attribute. Then width, we can specify the table width, how much one. Then border, table border. The height of the table, we can specify with the number or in percentage. Okay. Cell spacing specifies how far apart each cell from its neighbor. That is cell spacing means how far how much distance to be kept between two cells, two adjacent cells. That is when you use one td, when you are using another td, so how much distance to be kept between two cells. Okay. That is cell spacing. Cell padding means it specifies space between the cell and the cell border. Sorry, the text and the cell border. That is how much space between left from the, just assume that this is the table. Okay. How much space to be left from this T. This is the space to be left between border, cell border and the character text. That is, this is the cell padding. Okay, this is the cell padding. Cell spacing means if you have another cell here, what is the amount of space to be left between next cell. Okay, that is cell spacing and cell padding. Row height and row width. You can make changes to the height and width of table, each individual cell or rows of cells. That is, you can just assume that this is the table. Okay, you can specify the height of this entire table, and if you have the row here, just assume that this line is continued here, we can specify the height and width of this particular row, or if you have the column here, we can specify height or width of particular cell also. That is cell, row, or for the entire table. To specify the width or height, just add height or width attributes to the tr or td. That is, if you want to specify the height and width of table, in the table attribute, in the table tag, you add the row height. If you want to specify the height of table date row, just in the table tr tag, add the row height attribute. If you want to specify the height of particular data cell, add the row height or width attribute in the td. Cell, next we will see cell alignment or okay, next we will see cell alignment, colors and images. Okay, so what is alignment? Alignment is the how text is arranged how text is placed in a cell. Cell means in a word, if you don't know how alignments are done, you open the word document, uh, draw a table, so, or just type the one little text, just align, do the alignment, center, left align, right align. You will see the difference. That is, if you keep the alignment as right, the text will be placed at the right side. If you keep the center, the text will be kept in the center page. Or if you keep the alignment as left, the text will be written in the left side of the page. That is the alignment. In table you have the two types of alignment, one horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment. In a horizontal alignment you will be having three options you can set, that is center, left align or right align. Now see here how to align the text in a cell. Okay, we have drawn the table, then I have specified TD. Here we have, you have the totally five cells, that is 5 columns, with the one is web browser, the next to that Internet Explorer, next to that Firefox, that is Chrome. So you have the single row, that is only one TR is specified. Then we have the 4 rows, 4 columns. Okay, with first column has the value web browser, second that is the center align, next you will have the Internet Explorer, Firefox. Okay, like that. These are the browsers. Okay, these are the different names of the browsers. That next is alignment can also be a vertical alignment. For a vertical alignment we can specify attributes as top, middle, bottom. Okay, we will see that in example with I'll give you one example code, and then use the to specify the vertical alignment, you need to use v-align attribute. Okay, for horizontal alignment you just specify align. Here see align tab, that is that value specifies horizontal alignment. For vertical alignment is we use the attribute v-align. That means that you are going to specify the vertical alignment. Okay, see this is the example for the vertical alignment. Okay, and, row height example, table example. This is the example for table. Open with notepad. See here, you should be knowing now basic syntax of HTML page, that web page. That is in the beginning you'll be having HTML header, then a title, and then closing the head, body. After inside the body we are going to create the table. Okay, this table has to be displayed in the web page. I've created one table with this closing tag. Then we have added 2 rows. This is the one row, this is the second row. In the first row we have 3 columns. Okay, TD, 3 columns. See here, first row, first column, first row, second column. This is the second row, first column. Okay, now we will see the result of this page. What is the result of this page? Table example. Right click on this, open with the browser. See here, first row, first column, first row, second column. Okay, it's the example. And then next I'll show you the example for row height. Okay, otherwise it takes too long time to write, so I have already written and just showing you that is HTML head, body. These are that we are creating the table with here I have specified the row height as 100, width as 100. Here I have given the numeric value. Inside that table, inside that particular row, I'm creating another table with 2 rows. Okay, row 1, row 2. Okay, in table, in second side table, I'm having specified border as 1. Then cell padding. What is cell padding? That amount of space to be left between this text and its border. Okay. Then spacing. Cell spacing means the space will to be left between two adjacent cells. See here. Yeah, this is space between the cell and this is cell. That is called cell spacing. Alignment is a center. I have aligned the center alignment. That is horizontal alignment. That is center alignment. This is when I view this code in browser. This is the value result. Sorry, you can see the result here itself because my preview pane is open. So this is the result. Okay. Then next difference alignment. Okay, you'll see the code for this alignment. How I have specified the alignment. I have created one table. Inside that table with the row, for this is one row. Inside that row we have created another table, inner table with the border, space, alignment, width. Here if I specify the width as 25, here I have not given, I have specified as a percentage. Okay, see the difference. If you don't I'll keep it as 10%. Table gets smaller. Okay, if I put as 75%, from here you will not come to know. In browser, so this has increased 75. I put it as 50%. Understood? That's the difference. Then see the here I have aligned to both the alignments I have used. V align as top, align as left. That is see the result here. V align top, that is top with the left. This is the top with the center. This is the top with right. This is the middle. We are aligning middle with left, middle with right, middle. Okay, understood. I hope you understood what is alignment. And see here, bottom right, center. We have here I have used vertical alignment plus horizontal alignment. Okay, next we'll see the top margin and left margin. These two attributes are used to set the top and bottom margin of the web page. Okay, these are the other table tags which you can use, like a table. A table, as you know, table attribute will create the table. TH attributes defines the table header, heading of the table. TR used to create the table draw. TD is to create the, that is the table data, that create the table that is cell. Okay, caption table defines the table caption. Call group, that is column group tag specifies the group of one or more columns in a table for formatting. Column tag specifies column properties for each column within column group element. T head tag groups the header content in the table. T body tag groups the body element in the table. T foot tag groups the footer content of the table. With this we have finished the table. Yeah, I've not done this one. changing the background color of the table and cells. That is, here we can change the background color of entire table, or even individual cell can be changed. To change the background color, use the BG color attribute, that is background color attribute. You have to create the table with, I'll show you the one example. See that here, here I have changed the color of entire table. Same code I have used, only here I have added yellow background color, height as this. Then I'll put here I want to be in blue color. This is the blue. Here, same. Okay, understood. This is the BG color. Okay. Then another example is here I am changing the background color of each cell. Okay, here see the difference. Here for the table I have not specified. In the earlier example I have specified the color for the entire table. Here I am specifying only for the first row. This is the first row, second row, third row. In the first row, for the first column I am specifying the yellow color. So this is the row, first row. This is the second row. This is the third row. In the first row, in the first column, no. So this is the background color as yellow. In the second row, for the middle, for the middle cell I have to specify the color. So first row I am not going to specify any color. For the middle cell I am going to specify align center BG color as red. Okay, in the third row I'm for the last column. Okay, so here for the both two columns I'm not going to specify any colors. In the last I'm going to specify BG color as green. Okay, I hope you understood the table tag and its attributes. If you have any doubts, ask me in WhatsApp. Okay.